Well, come back, baby. Oh, mama, please don't go. The way I love you, child, Lord, you'll never know. So come back, baby. Whoa, let's talk it over one more time. What I meant to say now, honey, I know I was wrong, but you know, child, I've been loving you way too long. Come back, baby. Whoa, let's talk it over one more time. Well, if I could holler like a mountain jack, oh, I'd get on that mountain and I would call my baby back. Oh, come back, baby. Whoa, let's talk it over. Let's talk it over one more time. Oh, let's talk it over, Randy Reed. But you know, child, it won't ever be the same. So come back, baby. Let's talk it over one more time. Well, come back, baby. Whoa, let's talk it over one more time. One more time. Yeah. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, headed down the eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up, engine running like I never before. There's a speeds on the head to the right, but I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, the through's a little low, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame from a stack and the smoke is blowing black as coal. If you think I'm happy or right, I've been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Oh, take me home, Randy Reed. Since I kissed that woman goodbye. And I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some other guys. I can find one to hold me tight, but I can never make believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, now the ICC see is a checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbook's 3 days behind. But I can dodge all the scales all right. I've been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. That's right. Yeah, 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Yeah, 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar, Jerry Anderson in the studio with Dale Greer. Now, we talked about James being one of your members of your band. Let's talk about some of the other members of your band who plays with you when you actually do get to go out and play. I know because you're a busy guy, you know, getting to play regularly doesn't happen a lot. But do you just kind of pick up the phone and say, hey, I need a drummer, hey, I need a bass player whenever you get ready to play, or do you have guys that play with you?
There's a group that plays. I don't have a regular band that we just play together all the time. There's the musicians around this area are excellent in what they do, and
absolutely.
And we've played together off and on for all the years. So it is, if you need a bass player, like where Jesse Zumwalt played on this last thing.
Oh yeah,
he's one of the best bass players I've ever seen. He's really good, and of course James Townsend, Rod Roderick has been the drummer here for. In fact, he organizes a lot of the bands that we play.
Yes.
Rod is a staple in this area. And then, of course, you get the guitar players. There's a few of those to choose from. We've got Randy Reeves, who played at this time, and Ralph Spears played around this area. I played with all these guys, and Chris Bain.
Oh, wow. So, you play with a lot of the people that we've already talked to that we know very well.
Most of those guys that I just mentioned know my stuff. I mean, there's a lot of new things new songs that I don't do on live stage because we never practice or have a chance to practice.
Right. Right. I understand that.
And but all the songs that I've done for years, these guys know already. So we get together.
So that
and
makes it easy.
Absolutely.
That, like you said, you just get on the stage and say, "Let's go. This is what I play it in. Just follow the leader."
Yeah, this chord's this song's in G 145. Let's go.
Well, that makes it easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I asked you off mic if you were ever in the military. If you grow up around this area, of course, being close to Fort Sill, that's kind of a career path that a lot of people from Lawton take.
I missed out on the military, but thinking back, I probably would have been better off not better off, but I would have enjoyed being a part of because I'm a patriotic person.
Yeah.
And I'm real proud of our military. And
yeah. My son is in the Army. He's actually finishing his very first round, and he's gonna be leaving the military in June and moving to Arizona with his fiance. Mm-hmm. And it is different being the parent of a soldier as opposed. And I was a daughter of a soldier too, so I have to tell you, I came by it naturally. Mm-hmm. That's how I ended up in Lawton. My dad retired here,
right? And
it's a completely different mindset to be related to the military. And I have to tell you, living in a military community like we do. It's different too because we've got so many people that are grateful for our military men and women.
Right.
And what's so funny is that there are people who do not live in a military community, have no idea what it is to be a military family. And I hate that for them because they don't know what we know about patriotism and about being grateful for the people who put their lives on the line every single day for us.
Well, my father was he went to Japan. He was occupation troops and back in Japan, and he is now at the VA center here in Lawton.
Wow, yeah.
And one of the great things that I've noticed, just about him staying there, he's ill, but they take real good care of him.
Yes.
And the young soldiers from Fort Sill come out and visit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do.
That's awesome.
That's a great thing.
I love that. And, and I have to tell you, as the mother of a soldier now, I have seen a difference in my son as far as respect, respect for the flag, respect for authority, respect for our country, that I think people who don't know what the military attitude is are missing out on a lot of that.
Absolutely.
That respect for country is huge, and And even though young people have a little problem with, they want stuff done now. And that's not the way the military works either. Yeah, that is not the way the military works either. So tell me about growing up. You grew up in Cache pretty much. So what did you do after high school? Is that when you first started playing? I mean, because you're a young fella, so you probably...
Actually, in Texas, if you had your parents with you, you could go into a nightclub. And so from the time that I was in the 6th grade until the time I graduated high school, we played in a lot of places.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was that the family band at that time then?
Right. Absolutely. Me and my brothers and later on my little sister joined when she got old enough. But we used to go to, there's a little place in Grand Prairie, Texas called, and I lived in Grand Prairie, the Ritz. It used to be the Ritz Club. And that's where Jody Payne played, who later, just a couple of years after that became Willie Nelson's band. His whole band. Willie adopted his band. Had Jody Payne and then Paul English was the drummer. And we used to go and sit in with those people all the time with Jody and all his band and everything. And then, later on we found out, oh my God, there's Jody up on stage with Willie Nelson.
How did that happen?
And he was part of the family band, Well, they just got together.
So you still have his phone number? You can pick it up and say, hey, Jody, what's going on with Willie?
Well, he's not anymore. But, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Well, it was fun times. Yeah.
Let's hear another song. Do you want to play another one off of the CD here, or do you want another one you want to play in the studio for us? We're all about the music.
Well, I'll just sing one that I really like.
Okay.
I don't get to play out in the clubs a lot because it's
too slow.
Fairly a new one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tuxedo waiters, black tie, white tablecloth, and red wine. We've been planning this night, looking forward to it for some time. Honey, I know you love getting dressed up, and you know I love showing you off. But I see those crazy blue eyes dancing in the candlelight glow. Well, all I can think about is getting you home. Walking through the front door, seeing your black dress hit the floor. Now, honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about is getting you home. I don't need this menu, no I don't. I already know just what I want. When I hear you right, did you tell me to go pay the waiter and let's leave? Now, honey, I know by that look in your eyes and your hands drawing hearts on mine, that Lord, our out of the house ain't gonna last too long. When all you can think about is getting me home. Walking through the front door, seeing your black dress hit the floor. Now, honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about, all I can think about, all I can think about is getting you home.
Oh, I love that. I love it. That's
one of my
so
favorite
good.
songs.
The Black Dress Song. That's not the name of the song, but
that's what I call it.
It's really funny because one of my former partners here, David Crawford, he loved that song whenever it was on the air. And they used to tease us all the time that this was our song. Of course, we were never an item at all. We were just a morning show. But yeah, they teased us all the time about the Black Dress Song. And so I have a friend of mine, Benny Brewer from Apache Casino, who all the time will call me and say, hey, Jerry, they're playing your
your
song
song?
and I'll turn it on and it's the black dress song. It's funny. And at that point, I never even owned a black dress. So I have 3 or 4 of them now,
Yeah, you went and got
just in
some,
case I need them. Yeah. I mean, you gotta have them so the song can come true, right?
Yeah.
Someday. Dale Greer
Absolutely.
in the studio with us live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar. Back in just a couple of minutes to wrap it up. We're going to maybe hear one that you didn't sing lead on whenever you were at Guitar
Right.
Bar. Let's go ahead and give James a few
Let's
props
do a
too.
James
Let's
song,
do
yeah.
that, okay? Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar on K-Law 101.